All right, here we go. Man in the Basement, episode 10. Take one. Here we go. Hey, everybody, welcome back. I am the man in the basement. You are in the basement with the based man. I want to start the show off by just saying thank you very much to all the audience, all the viewers, all the listeners, everybody's been following. Can't thank you enough. One of the episodes has near 300 viewers. I was never expecting that, and so I just want to say thanks. You know, this ain't $1,000 studio. This ain't $100,000 studio. This ain't $1 million studio. This is the basement with the based man, and I think that adds to the sincerity and the honesty of the show. I ain't trying to BS nobody. I'm just bringing you the brass facts, right to the text. You know what I mean? So just thank you very much to our viewers. I hope you continue. You know, tell your friends. If you got friends out there that would be interested in this content, just like a real life guy, tell them the truth. Pass word on. You know, spread the word, and who knows how far we can run with this ball. But I just wanted to. So this episode is gonna be like a 3-part. So I want to recap. My first recap is on the college students, and I want to recap on these commencement ceremonies that we're seeing. Now, if you're like me and you're of my age, I'm sure most of the viewers are similar age. I'm just assuming. I take that back. I know I have some young viewers out there in Europe. Shout out to the Europeans. Tip of the cap. Little tip from the man in the basement. But yeah, if you're like me, you know, you look at these college kids, you shake your head, you look at these commencement ceremonies. If you have children that graduated and the ceremony was disrupted by some social justice seeking punks, I want to hear your story. Hit me up in the comments section, write me a memo. I'll give you the information at the end. But I watch these college ceremonies and I just shake my head. I'm like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, you fools? You have no teeth in the game. You've never worked a day in your life. All you know how to do is complain. That's it. All you know how to do is send the chicken sandwich back to the restaurant. That's all you know how to do. So, if you like me, and I talked about it on the last episode, the writing's on the wall. And if you're a man in the basement viewer, subscriber, you know what's coming down. We know, you know, my belt has been tight for years, and you know what's going to come. So I want to know what these crybaby call. I'm laughing through the tears, as I'm sure most of you are. But what are you going to do with your the rights of bisexual panda bears in society degree? What are you going to do with that? How far that going to get you when 2-3 years from now, we're eating panda bears because they shut the farms down, the gasoline is too high, so now we are basically, but it's a joke. I hope you don't run out and sacrifice a panda bear or kill a panda bear. But they have these degrees in BS, and they're moaning and crying, and it gets to the point. I'm going to get to that in a little bit. I'll never give up the location of the basement, unless you want to be on the show, and then, of course, I have to blindfold you, and we'll have to, do that whole Squid Game thing to you. But you can, if you want to be on the show, if you got an opinion, if you're like me, hey, hit me up, I don't mind. But it's like, you've never worked a day in your life, and you're screaming and crying and complaining about all this stuff that has nothing to do with you. It's worlds away. Your stuff is in your backyard. Your stuff is in your front yard. You got bigger concerns. And then you're screwing up graduation for kids who went for dentistry, pharmacy, doctor, stuff that's practical. Okay, all right. Your underwater basket weaving degree, and you're going to disrupt these people. Anyway, I gotta slow down. I think my blood pressure's. I gotta take my blood pressure medicine. But that's what we do in the basement. We hash it out here. But I want to say this, and If you're a college student, you're out there and you don't like what I say, well, actually, no, I take that back. If you like what I say, if you agree with me, and you find yourself unemployed this summer, and you will, and I'm going to get to that, hit me up if you want to be an intern on this show, if you want to do marketing for this show, if you want to book guests, hit me up. I'll give you a shot. But the second you start moaning and complaining about how you spoiled privileged life, and I hate that word privileged, but you went to college, you paid $70,000, your parents paid $70,000 a semester, you got a BS degree, and now you find yourself without a job. And why can't you find yourself a job? Because AI, the thing that you worship, in this, I'll give up one location about the basement. The basement is in California, regrettably. California has the worst governor ever. And he panders, and he's useless, and he's like, I can see this man. I don't know, I have a discernment, what they call discernment. I can see someone for what they are, through all his makeup, through all his hair gel, through all his tailors, fashion design, all this stuff. The guy is a scumbag. Like, he panders to minority groups and things like that. I don't pander. I just tell the truth. And you know who's my biggest fans? Latinos, blacks, and Asians. White people don't really like me. They don't really rock with me. But those are my biggest fans. This useless fool, he panders them. And what was the thing now he did like a month ago, and now everybody's, about it, and it's the fast food industry. Now this ties in with the college kids, because college kids, all your hard work. First of all, you didn't work hard. You used ChatGPT to get through. Now your best friend in college, ChatGPT, I gotta slow down. See, I have no one here to stop me. I need an intern to give me the cue cut. Now your best friend, ChatGPT, has taken your potential job. How do you feel about that? Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel insulted? Do you feel like you wasted your parents' money? I'd love to hear from you. Your best friend during college, ChatGPT, just took your girlfriend. That's a great analogy. That is a good analogy. Now you can't even get work at McDonald's. And why? Because the guy you voted for, Gavin Useless, upped the minimum wage to $20 an hour for fast food workers. Now, I have nothing, let me reiterate, nothing against hard work, people working on nothing. I do not, look my nose down, turn my nose up, nothing. But what did you think was going to happen? What did you think this snake oil salesman in a $3,000 suit with $50 of hair product in his hair per day was going to get you? This fool never worked a day in his life. You think he ever flipped a hamburger? You think he ever deep fried some fries? And you're going to trust it? Man, I went to Burger King, shamefully, a few weeks ago. There was 3 people working there. 3 people. Guy on the drive-thru, manager, person mopping the floor. That was it. Everything else. There was no cashier. It was just all automated. It was awful. I felt so bad. And not to mention the product itself and I don't want to put Burger King down, I used to love it as a kid, but for what you're paying for, you might as well just be eating dog food. You might as well just get a can of Alpo and just go to town. I mean, it was horrible. And now these places are shutting down. All these workers are getting laid off. They have no job to go to. They're collecting trash. I came home, they're collecting my beer cans out of the trash. I said, well, I know you. And the lady looked at me and she goes, I know you. I said, you used to work at Subway Sandwich. She says, yes. I said, so what happened? She goes, I do this now. I says, my dear, let me help you. I got more in the house. Just wait here. That's what's happening. And you idiots continue, not my viewers, but pass it along. Like I said in the last episode, the writing is on the wall. What do you think is going to happen? It's just, once you pander, once you placate, it's like the crying baby gets the toy, or what is it, the crying baby gets the milk, or whatever. Once you placate to that, it never ends. So, like I said, back to the college whiny crybabies. Everything you fought for is gonna come against you, and you don't realize it until it hits you right in the face, and it's gonna happen. You know, if I was out there, I'd get a degree in roofing or HVAC or dentistry, something that's not going away. But yeah, back to fast food. Fast food used to be a convenience. Now it's like a luxury. I don't know what to describe it. I'm never going back. I cook for myself, and I recommend you do too. Get used to it, because it's just going to get worse. Trust me. When this summer hits, these idiots will fight for people millions, thousands of miles away. I'm not that, crazy, but you don't even recognize the devil on your doorstep, and that's the problem. That's the thing that these idiots, and it's not just the kids. I don't blame the kids. I blame the parents, and we're of that generation. And you got people like Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom, if you want to come on the show, if you want to go head to head with me, you're not going to make it. You can't go with the man in the basement. You won't. But you'll go into a multi-million-dollar studio with I have no script. There is no script. This is just notes. I have no script. But you'll go in with pre-planned questions, answer those, get applauded, wear your makeup and all that. But come to the basement, because this is where real people live. This is where real people get their news. This is where real people get a slap in the face with reality. So, I apologize to all my younger viewers. I love you guys. You know who you are. Shout out to the Netherlands. Shout out to Argentina, Chile. Shout out to Germany, etc., so on and so forth. But here in America, it's time men like me start fighting back. And I've been silent too long. This is our 10th episode. Thank you so much for being with me. I have one more thing, then I'm going to wrap it up. Our episode about celebrities taking a downfall, the glimmer of the Hollywood lights taking a dim. I want to shout out that episode. There was a name I failed to mention on the last episode. It was Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman told us this 20 years ago, 30 years ago. He told us this. This place is a pile. It is a dump. You don't want to be in here. I got people come up to me, they recognize me here, there, and I tell them right now, if I want to do a project, I do my own project, or I do a project I believe in. Shout out to Jim Caviezel. I think that guy's great. He's kind of changed the game over the last couple of years. I just want to acknowledge Corey Feldman. Hollywood, stay tuned. Viewers, stay tuned. Hollywood's the toilet bowl is swirling and it's going down. So I just want to, and again, thanks all for listening, and pass it on, pass word on, because the man in the basement, you never know until I get that knock at the door, and hey man, come on, we got to talk to you outside, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, he committed suicide. He shot himself 3 times in the head. But that's another day for another show for another day. But I just wanted to say thanks, brief you up. And I'm dead serious about the college kids. If you want an internship here, hit me up. Plenty to do. Got live shows coming up. Got marketing show. I got Luke Hang on the other show. So yeah, keep the thing in. All right. talked too long. So yeah, hit me up. Same as always. Deacon Cassidy 00013 at gmail.com. Send me your comments, questions. If you have an idea for a topic, I'd love to hear it. But again, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the basement next time. Peace.